Honestly guys, I miss this. It feels good to actually do a proper vlogging video. I don't know why. I guess I understand why people like Casey Neistat went away from doing vlog style videos and then going away. There's just something organic about talking to people, especially when you get to talk about the things that you're passionate about. So I'm going to let you in on what I'm doing today. So basically today what I have planned is I have a business meeting. Well, business meeting, I sound so professional. I have a meeting with a client who needs a website, so I'm also going to get some lunch, something to eat. Still working on stuff for Poke Eats, trying to find a place that is okay with me shooting video while I eat. Has proved to be a little bit more difficult than I intentionally imagined. I'm actually going to have to get permission from whichever manager that owns the restaurant. It's not as free, I guess, as it is in like the US, where you can just go into a place and be like, you know, I'm a vlogger, and they're okay with you vlogging about their restaurant, because obviously people are going to come and eat there. So whereas here it's all like proof is in the pudding, I guess. Hopefully that changes. Alright, let's go. I'm stuck. Been through the same old thing for years. Something that is really interesting that gets me is that we have so many public parks. Whatever country we're in, I'm sure a ton of you have public parks. But the thing that interests me the most is Pokemon Go doesn't utilize a lot of these parks. What they utilize is very condensed, overpopulated suburban areas, but then we have these, technically, I guess you could call them rural/suburb areas that would make sense to have a Pokestop here to drive players to these locations. Let me explain why I think that this would be a good idea. So by doing something like putting Pokestops in local parks, it means that players would be able to come to these areas and they would be able to get a good Pokemon Go experience. This means that things like raids would make more sense, things like PvP, because a lot of these places could be categorized as gyms, so you'd be able to put a Poke Gym there and it would make a lot of sense. So I'm actually kind of getting dizzy, so let's get off. But this is what I mean. We have these huge, unutilized, amazing looking places where there should be Pokestops, where there should be players playing Pokemon Go, where there should be raids, where there should be things happening that draw people from in their house outside. This does two things. One, it means people are going to stay healthy because they're going to be playing in the park, running around, playing basketball or football, because there's a pitch over there. So honestly, I don't know why Niantic don't attempt to utilize parks more. Also, sorry for the wind. I know it's really windy. So, like I was saying, we have these beautiful parks, these beautiful mid-suburban like gardens where there should be Pokestops, but there isn't any Pokestops. We just have the paths. So if it was me, I would say to Niantic, please just increase spawn rates and put more Pokestops in rural areas. I don't think it's that difficult to just narrow down everything that's called a park in anywhere outside of a inner city location. And I would do the same in like towns, because that would encourage more people to go outside instead of just exploring the city that they've lived in for like the last 20 or 30 years of their life, however long they've lived there. So, as I have a meeting today for a client who needs a website designed for the company, but I will leave you with the rest of this video. I'm just sharing a little bit of my thoughts and also sharing a song that I wrote today or yesterday. So I'll leave you with it, and I hope you feel encouraged, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Oh, and darling, you're making me wait. Oh, and darling, where have you lain? I will run as fast as my legs can take. Every day I will ponder on your great grace. I'm not moving left or right, don't you regret? I'm not letting go of your hand this day. Oh, and darling, you're making me wait. And the sea is taking you far. Oh, and darling, I need to know your name. Oh, and darling, your hope is away. Do you know how much I cry at night? I'm not forgetting all of the things we said. I won't let your hand go on this day, and I'll keep on moving forward till the end of days. End of days. I'm not letting go on this very day. Will you hold my hand and we'll take this way? Oh, and darling,